purpose of this training is to provide just general background information about the dance program and the specific measures that we take to provide the dance classes to the children. See the points to the left. You'll notice that we are going to go over a review of the curriculum style, some of the goals that we lay out for the students over the course of the semester, what we expect from the children in class, what the students will wear, what the coaches will wear, how the coaches will present themselves during class, some safety tips on what we can do to make sure the classroom is safe for the children, and how we'll line the children up for class. Let's take a look. Before we dive into what KZ Active Dance is, let's take a look at a general background to dance in relation to KZ Active Dance. So, needless to say, there are many styles of dance: jazz, hip-hop, contemporary, ballet, and so on. These styles of dance are historically always changing. This allows for quite a bit of creativity, and as you're probably well aware, becoming a professional dancer requires years of training. While there are, needless to say, many advanced schools of dance out there, KZ Active provides basic beginner level dance techniques to these elementary age children. As after all, classes take place once a week and for 45 minutes. So we are limited a little bit on what we can teach and convey to the children by the time parameter of, as I said before, once a week and for 45 minutes. We are, however, able to provide, during that 12-week cycle, 3 different styles of dance to the children, all of which, of course, are basic and beginner level. In this training video that you're watching right now, we will not be covering the actual curriculum and techniques of the curriculum. That will be covered in training video 3. Through the course of the 12 weeks, we periodically will have performances right there on campus after the class, where we invite the parents to come out and observe a routine. For example, if a particular routine takes 4 weeks for the children to learn, during the last portion of the 4th week, we'll invite the parents to come out and observe the children performing that particular routine. So one of the goals for the children is to learn their routine inside that 4-week window so they can perform it as the parents expect, of course. The second goal, for the students and for the instructor to impart into the students is some basic life skills, like just general memorization, coordination, and the all-important building of self-confidence. All these things put together make for building the children up and really make for an amazing enrichment activity for a child. The KZ Active Dance program has a few classroom rules we ask coaches to remind students of on a weekly basis. A few of the rules are really going to be handled by the choreography that's been laid out ahead of time, as well as the music selection. But nonetheless, let's observe some of the classroom rules. First, dances must remain appropriate. Of course, it helps that the choreography put in place includes appropriate techniques. Let's just make sure the students stick to the techniques that have been laid out. Number 2, no foul language allowed during class. The music selection that was made for the given semester has, of course, been screened for foul language. However, some of the original music for the song may have included foul language. The version that you as the coaches will be using will not include the foul language. So all that being said, for whatever reason, if a child is familiar with an original version that does include foul language, we need to make sure that child is not singing with the foul language. So kindly remind the students no foul language is permissible in class. Number 3, no contact in class. This really comes down to the spacing the coach makes for students in the class. Just make sure the kids have enough space in between them so they can do their routine. None of the choreographies will require student-to-student contact, so again, just make sure the kids have enough space to do their routine. All students must remain in class under the care of the instructor. basically this just means if a child for whatever reason doesn't want to participate for the day, they still need to go with the instructor because that's where the parents are expecting the child. If a child needs to use the restroom, we ask to use the buddy system. That means if if a child needs to go to the restroom, just find another child of the same gender, and they can accompany the child to the restroom. Shoes must remain on at all times, so removing shoes is not an option for students or for the coach. And be sure to take regular water breaks, especially if you are in an outside area and it's hot. The student uniform for KZ Active Dance is a green shirt with the logo on the front and on the back as well. These uniforms typically get in on around the second week of class, so if any child asks or parent asks on the first week of class, hey, where's our KZ Active shirt, just let them know. It takes a little time to get screen printed, so it should be in by the second week of class. Students are encouraged to wear this shirt the day of their dance class. So if their dance class with you is on Monday, they should be advised to wear their KZ Active green shirt to school the day of their class. It also helps kind of round them up when it's time to receive the children for class. And we ask the children wear tennis shoes, not sandals or flip-flops, to school on the day of their dance class, and of course some comfortable lightweight pants as well, so they can participate in the dance activity for the day. The KZ Active Dance coach uniform consists of the KZ Active t-shirt you see to the right. Coaches may wear leggings or yoga pants with black tennis shoes. It's important for coaches to remember that when we go out on campus, we're representing the entire KZ Active team. So it's important that we dress in our KZ Active t-shirt before we arrive on campus, that we're presentable, neat. As stated in the previous training video, we want to make sure we don't have any visible tattoos or piercings. And again, just maintain a professional image when we're on campus because we're representing the entire KZ Active team. The final bit of prep work before the class actually starts is making sure that the classroom is ready for class, which consists of, first of all, making sure that it's safe for the children, which includes, but not necessarily limited to, cleaning any trash that might be on the floor, debris that may cause a child to trip. Sometimes there's plastic wrappers left out. Maybe a child was having a snack. Maybe somebody left a pencil or a broken pencil on the floor. These types of things, believe it or not, can cause a child to trip. So we need to be aware of these things, remove them from the class space. We need to make sure the whatever devices you're using to play audio for the day, the music for the routine, it's all set up. Beforehand, you should have made sure that the devices were charged or had fresh batteries in them to make sure you could play your music for the day. So all of these things are the last things that you'll be setting up before the class actually starts. This concludes the KZ Dance Activity Training. Please proceed by watching the third and final training video, the Dance Curriculum Training video. In this third and final video, you'll see the exact curriculum techniques that you'll be teaching the children this semester. Thank you for watching.